Blizzard is going to give $6 million to any team not renewing their agreement with the Overwatch League. So the Overwatch League is effectively fucking dead. If the teams do not vote to continue under an updated operating agreement, the termination fee of $6 million will be payable to each participating team entity, total fee approximating $114 million. So it's looking pretty obvious that the Overwatch League is dead. Now, let's talk about why the Overwatch League is dead. It's because Overwatch is dead. That's why. People watch games that they play. They don't watch games that they don't play. There are exceptions like Counter-Strike and Rocket League that are so easy to understand, like an 80-year-old fucking person it's never played video games ever, can understand it. But Overwatch is apparently not only getting rid of their league, it's also coming to Steam. Blizzard games coming to Steam starting with Overwatch 2 on August 10th, which is kind of fucking nutty that they're bringing it out on Steam. And I think that's a great thing, by the way. I'm very happy about this. This is good. But why? Why not? I mean, every launcher having more games is good for the average player, because that way you don't have to download as many programs, and you don't have, like, am I the only person that doesn't like having a launcher for every single company that I play a video game from? I think that's so annoying. I hate it. So yeah, that's the way that I feel about it. So yeah, because Microsoft, yeah, so I mean, and also, like, I'm not I love Steam. I think Steam is, like, 99 times out of 100 in the right and doing the right thing and good. However, I do not want to have Steam that has a monopoly. Like, I am thankful, and I know people might be upset about this, I am thankful for the Epic Games Store. I am thankful for, the EA launcher. I'm thankful for, like, Battle.net, because these things are options in a free market. And if we don't have any options, we are fucked. Trust me. So yes, options are great, and I'm very happy about them, and Blizzard giving us more of them is a very big W. So let's go ahead and read. I'm not going to read all this. Okay, so let's see here. Gamers and developers are both going to benefit from Overwatch 2 coming to Steam, said Gabe Newell, Valve's president. Which is amazing. I'm very happy to see this. It's our goal at Blizzard to listen to players and try to exceed their expectations in everything that we do. It's true. Blizzard actually just recently exceeded my expectations with the Diablo 4 patch notes. I thought they were going to be bad. Turns out they were awful. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and scroll down and read the rest of it. As far as what's the next game on Blizzard Steam, we'll be sharing more of the potential games coming in the platform whenever the time is right. Okay, so more games are coming to Steam. That's basically it. So, this is obviously a good thing for Overwatch. I also think that this means that Overwatch isn't doing very well on its own, because apparently people just aren't playing Overwatch, it seems. It's like, I would bet that the reason why they're doing this is because Overwatch just isn't making a lot of money. And so they want to bring it out on Steam as well to try to just get as many people as possible, and having it be exclusive on their launcher isn't seen as a value to the company anymore. That's what I think, okay? Like, I don't work there, but, like, I'm just guessing. So anyway, Overwatch, it does not stop there. It gets worse. Overwatch, the league for Overwatch, OWL, investment report indicated that Overwatch League was less than 1% of their revenue. So basically, Blizzard was making no money on Overwatch League, and it's really not a surprise. This is why I think Overwatch League didn't do well. Actually, let me read a few comments here, and I'll kind of see what they say, and I'll build off of that. Next up is Overwatch going on maintenance mode. Can't say this is unexpected. I'll give you some little surprise. Overwatch went on maintenance mode the moment they announced Overwatch 2. And it actually went on maintenance mode the moment they announced that there's going to be no PvE. I think that, like, them announcing that there's not going to be PvE in Overwatch 2 is the equivalent of them saying we give up on the game, and that's it. So yeah, Blizzard is down to 2 functional IPs, then they are rapidly killing Diablo, which leaves them with just WoW. That's true. However, you have to keep in mind, Microsoft could easily dump Blizzard and just keep Activision king at this point. That's actually a good point. I don't think that's really possible, like, you know, like legally, right? But who knows? I'm not sure. StarCraft is a great IP. I think everybody has a positive opinion of StarCraft. And I think people like Overwatch. People just don't like the game Overwatch. Like, the reason why people are unhappy that the PvE was canceled for Overwatch is because they wanted it. Think about it, right? If, like, for example, whenever Heroes of the Storm, Blizzard threw in the towel with Heroes of the Storm, it was like taking, you know, it's like fucking, you know, the dog is, you know, blind, you got 3 legs, and he's got, like, some, like, fatal disease. You take him out into the back with the shotgun, like, hey, you know, we had some good times, but this is what we gotta do for you, all right, Sparky? I love you, boy. Yeah, take old Yeller out into the back, yeah. And you just had to do it, right? And it's like you're doing it for you're doing it for its own good, right? With Heroes of the Storm. But Overwatch was different because people liked Overwatch. People thought Overwatch was a great game. Like I know like the lore of a lot of the characters in Overwatch. Like I think it's a fun game. I've even got friends, right? Like Jeff. Yo, I can't believe this. I can't even believe I'm saying this. Jeff is top 500 in Overwatch. Can you believe that? Our friend Jeff. He hit top 500. So people like Overwatch. They love it. But damn, it's like the only people that don't like Overwatch is Blizzard. They got like 500 people playing? Well, all I'm saying is I think that there are a lot of people that play Overwatch, but it's not as many as there were. And the interest of Overwatch has gone down a lot because the game, I don't really think the game has evolved. Like, what was Overwatch in 2017 is basically Overwatch in 2023. Like, you go back, you look at Fortnite in 2017, different game. 2018, very different game. You look at PUBG, kind of different game. And I think that like Warzone or Apex, right? These games have evolved a lot. They've changed a lot. So that's why. Fortnite's worse. I think Fortnite is way better than Overwatch, personally. Like, I think it's like 1,000 times better. But anyway, point is that the game, like, why did Overwatch League fail? You want to know the main reason why Overwatch League failed? Is because, as I said, people don't play the game. Every game that has a massive player base that's a PC-based game, if they want to do esports, they will have a massive audience of people that will watch. Valorant, CSGO, Call of Duty, any of these PC-based games, Fortnite, any of these PC-based games are going to be fucking massive. League of Legends, Rocket League, Rainbow Six, Dota, I don't know about Halo. I don't know if Halo really pops off anymore. But Halo's the same problem, really, because like a lot of people don't play Halo anymore. But anyway, the point is that if you don't have people that care about your game enough to play it, you can be damn sure they're not going to care about your game enough to watch it. So guess what happens? The viewership goes down, and I remember seeing the Overwatch League, the streams on YouTube, and it had like 60,000 viewers. And it's like 60,000 viewers, that might sound like a lot, but whenever it's getting embedded in probably 5 different places, so like that's probably 10, 20K viewers that aren't really authentic, and you put all that together, man, is Overwatch League really doing very well at all? I don't think so. It's very bad. Fudge numbers, yeah, I think so. Overwatch League failed because it was mismanaged. Overwatch League failed, number one, because nobody plays the game anymore, so nobody cares about it, and there's no intrinsic fan base for the content. That's the main reason why it failed. It would not matter, because think about it like this, okay? Overwatch League had the exact same problems, like in terms of like these weird cities, like, oh, it's based off of a city, what the fuck are you talking about, a city? Like there's people that come from like another country that are representing another city they've never been to, what the fuck is this? Like, it had all of these problems whenever it came out, and it was great. But the reason why it didn't matter is because the player base carried the game. So the moment that you don't have a player base for the game, you don't have a viewer base for the game either. And it's the same thing with video games. So, what are some of the most popular games right now? League of Legends, Grand Theft Auto, Valorant, Minecraft, Fortnite, Apex Legends, Counter-Strike, I don't know what this one is, and Call of Duty, and Diablo 4. These are some of the most popular games in the world right now. Straight up. Like, they're the most popular games. Skip TFT. I thought TFT, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, TFT as well. I mean, I thought it was kind of like a phone game. I'm not sure. Well, anyway, I guess I don't really notice it enough. Anyway, like the most popular games in general for PC gaming focus, they're going to be the most popular games on Twitch as well, in general. So there's going to be a trend, especially like, I mean, obviously there's a million other factors, but this is a general thing. So what does this mean? This means that if people aren't watching the game, people aren't consuming YouTube videos about the game, people aren't doing anything with the game, nobody cares about the game, well, nobody's going to watch it either. Let's see, where's Overwatch? I must have missed it, right? I mean, it's got to be somewhere up here, right? Yeah, Overwatch here. And look why all these people have viewers. Drops. Everybody's got drops. So, like, you got drops on the stream, well, then that's going to change how many people are watching it, right? Honkai Star Rail has drops as well. There's going to be more people watching it right now than usual. It's the same with other games as well. I think Diablo 4 doesn't have drops anymore, but it used to. The point is that obviously it's effectively view botting. So like Overwatch would probably be somewhere down here if it didn't have drops. So it's sad to see what's happened, but Blizzard has done it to themselves. Yeah, that's pretty much where we're at with Overwatch 2. Is that the Overwatch League is pretty much all but dead. Blizzard is not going to... they're literally paying people effectively to leave. It seems that way. And that's it. It's done. It's kind of sad. It was a really cool idea whenever they had, whenever they started it. But Twitch viewership is not what makes the game popular. Yeah, but I've got this really stupid idea that interest in a video game does somehow correlate to interest in a video game. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm just a fucking idiot, okay? Maybe I'm just a big fucking idiot. But I think that, there's probably some sort of, similarity there. Anyway, so point is that I don't really think that this... I think Overwatch is basically done. Like, until they want to do Overwatch 3 and promise PvE content again, I think Overwatch is done. Like, they're probably going to put it on the maintenance mode, just release battle passes over and over, and pretty much give up on the game. That's what I think is pretty much what's going to happen. Now, I'm going to be honest. Imagine if they announce Overwatch 3 and then still back out of the PvE. Yeah, I feel like if they were going to do that, they'd have to just, like, do it randomly and just say it's ready. Just because a game isn't top 10 on Twitch doesn't mean it's a dead game. Yeah, but, like, here's the thing, right? Is that, you know how much it was to get into the Overwatch League? How much to buy a franchise spot? I mean, like, it's public knowledge, right? So, like, people know about this. Literally, $15 to $30 million. Like, 20 was the number that I heard a lot. $20 million. So, if you're dropping $20 million just to be part of this league, and then the game isn't even breaking the top 10 on Twitch, where the fuck is that money going? Where is it? Where's the money going? Well, obviously it's not going anywhere. That's why nobody's doing it. That's why they're paying people to fucking leave. Yeah, you're deleting the money. To Bobby, yes, Bobby is eating the money. Bro, that's a lie, right? No, it's not. Franchise spots are huge. Call of Duty League's the same thing. You should look into it. Like, there's a reason why OTK didn't really go into esports that much, okay? The essence of esports in the last 10 years is... Can I borrow $20? I'll pay you back from the $5 I owe you last week, next month, whenever I get my paycheck. And that's been going on for esports for the last 10 years. And finally, investors, venture capitalists, just in general, the market has begun to wake up and realize that esports isn't profitable. It doesn't convert people the same way that basketball does. There are just too many other factors. There are, and also, like, keep in mind, this is so important for me I'm glad I remember this. I am talking about it in the context of a Western audience. South Americans? Insane fans. Massive. I'm so jealous. Spanish community, which is like kind of like a little bit of the same. Massive. Super supportive. Korean. Fucking huge. Western audiences, though, it just doesn't happen. And also maybe it will happen, But it hasn't happened. People are scaling back on esports in general, and obviously Overwatch League is one of the biggest leagues, and so that's what it's going to be. I think franchising hurt a lot of esports teams. Well, it's also that, you know what else hurts esports teams, and I might get some hate for this, but it's paying people that are, that just play a video game $100,000 a year whenever you don't make that money back. You can't, like, they don't stream, they don't build the brand that much. They don't do anything else except for play this game. So the only way that you can monetize them is by hopefully selling jerseys with their names on it that also have sponsors' names on it. But how do they build their notoriety? Well, they have to win tournaments, but unless you're winning tournaments all the time, nobody cares who you are. Like, that's it. Weird how those players don't stream. Yeah, you have to, like, the thing is that the only way that these companies make their money back with a lot of these players is if the players also stream and help build the brand of the team. Because people that just play the game all the time, what the fuck are they doing for the company? How the fuck can you justify giving this person $85,000 a year? That's just how it is. It's just math. Moist knows that esports is a money sink, but he loves it. Moist and like Charlie and Ludwig have another factor that also Disguised Toast has, is that they monetize esports in a way that traditional brands aren't able to. Is that because they're content creators on themselves, by themselves, they're able to make content about the esports and then make money off of making that content, which causes the gap between money spent and money made to be a lot smaller. Charlie's losing money? Yeah, but he's losing money at a rate that's much less than what other esports teams are losing, right? So, like, let's say they're losing, they're getting a return on their investment of, like, 60% or 40% of their investment. Maybe Charlie's doing 80 or 90. Maybe he's doing 60 and they're doing 20. You see what I'm saying? So that's why it's better for Moist Moguls, and that's why they're smart for doing it the way that they do it. And Disguised Toast also tried doing that with the Valorant team, but Valorant is too fucking expensive. Straight up, it's too fucking expensive. And didn't he say it costed $1 million? False, every team has YouTube channels. Every team does have YouTube channels, but if you're going to compare Ludwig and Charlie to some no-name brand's YouTube channel where they put out a video that gets 43,000 views, you're delusional. You're insane. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you think some random fucking brand that gets no views, like, or maybe 1 million views, 2 million views a month, is even in the same universe as Charlie or Ludwig that have multiple channels that bring out videos regularly that get over 1 million views? No, you're crazy. It's not even in the same, like, it's not the same universe. It's completely different. The teams are the problem. The players that would, it's the players that make the sport. Yeah. 43K views for an esports team is usually generous. Yeah. Brands and orgs need to go back to putting out their own events, cut out the developer sanctioned events. They're fucking highway robbery. The problem why they can't do that is because the developer owns the IP and they own the rights to decide what happens with the IP. So they literally can't do that. Anyway, I wanted to watch a video about Diablo before we do the Fortnite stuff. I'm going to do that now. But I just wanted... I'm going to watch this one here. I just wanted to say about the Overwatch stuff, it's really sad. I like Overwatch. I really like the world of Overwatch. I was super excited for the PvE. I feel like with them announcing that PvE isn't happening, and also the just like, obviously, you know, we're kind of like going in towards like kind of a recession in the economy. A lot of people are pulling spending away from esports now. And because of all these reasons, Overwatch League, which is one of the most massive and most, I think, overvalued leagues in esports, they're not making money off of it anymore. And it looks like they're going to end Overwatch League. And that's what happens. You have a gaming company now. Can you make it better? Look, if I ever have a game that pops off as much as Overwatch does, I promise I won't try to tie it to United States city team names, okay? I promise I won't do that. Or at least make it mandatory. It's the stupidest fucking thing I ever, like, I can't believe that they thought that was a good idea. It's so absolutely fucking dumb.